The evidence tells us that on the inflows, when $1 billion comes in, you're looking at anywhere from a 50 to a X multiplier. If you really look at what's playing out here, it's the perfect storm. This is a dream case scenario for crypto investors. If the passing of the Clarity Act happens sometime around Thanksgiving, and when the US government is back in their offices, they approve these altcoin ETFs sometime in late October to early November.
Yep.
You also have the Fed signaling they're going to reduce quantitative tightening and begin quantitative easing. That's out of JP Morgan just this morning. They're expecting an announcement next week. So with all of these different liquidity moments that are happening here for XRP, there's only so much available on public exchanges.
Sure.
Now you factor in the Evernorth acquisition or the Evernorth launching on the NASDAQ.
Yep.
You're going to have additional $1 billion of demand going right to retail exchanges and buying that XRP. Now, you had referenced this prior to stream, and I think it's so important, guys. The order books are everything in the crypto market. When you think about inflows, don't think about it like $1 billion comes in and your token will increase $1 billion in market cap. The evidence and data, and I want to give a shout out to Zach Rector on this. He's done a phenomenal job covering this content, as well as Jay Claver. The evidence tells us that on the inflows, when $1 billion comes in, you're looking at anywhere from a 50 to a X multiplier. Now, that also works on the way down. And we experienced this over the weekend. I believe it was 2 weeks ago now, where Bitcoin dropped, these altcoins got hit. The order books were so thin on exchanges that as these traders began getting liquidated, there was a cascading effect to the downside. We're going to see that same cascading effect to the upside here when all of these different inflows are turned on at the end of 2025. So I continue to fight against the bears in this space who are telling the newer retail investors, we're in a bear market. Everything tells me otherwise, having been a veteran and been here for quite a while.